Okay, in this video we are going to prove a statement that is related to the number of cut vertices in a connected graph. Okay, so we are going to prove this statement. Every non-trivial connected graph contains at least two vertices. Okay, at least two vertices that are not cut vertices. Okay, so before proving that statement, let's look at into some extreme cases. So one extreme case is when we have a graph that is Kn, and in the previous video we saw Kn, it has no cut vertex. So here all the vertices are not non-cut vertices. Okay, and on the other extreme we look into a path graph on n vertices. So we have something like this. It's a path graph on n vertices. So if you look into this particular graph, we can see that these end vertices, they are not cut vertices, whereas all the internal vertices, all these vertices are cut vertices. So this Pn, it has n minus 2 cut vertices and 2 non-cut vertices. Okay. So the statement reads as follows: every non-trivial connected graph contains at least two vertices that are not cut vertices. So this statement is true for any graph. So here we saw that is true for at least for these two graphs. Okay, so Kn, for Kn, all the vertices, all these n vertices are non-cut vertices, and similarly if we look into this Pn, that is the other extreme. Okay, we have two non-cut, exactly two vertices are non-cut vertices. Okay, and the remaining n minus 2 are cut vertices. Okay, so let's go and prove this statement. Okay, so we are going to prove this by contradiction. So we assume that the statement is false. Okay, then we go through some argument and we get a contradiction. So that says our assumption is wrong. So in that way we are going to prove this one. So prove this by contradiction. Okay, so suppose that the statement is false. Okay, so that says every non-trivial connected graph has at most one vertex that are not cut vertices. Okay, at most one, it contains only contains at most one vertex. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen. Suppose that the statement is false. Okay, so that says then there exists a non-trivial connected graph G with at most one non-cut vertex. Okay, so that says then there exists a non-trivial connected graph G with at most one non-cut vertex. Okay, so we are trying to prove a contradiction, so we assume that the statement is false, and that corresponds to there exists a non-trivial connected graph G with at most one non-cut vertex. Okay, let's see what is going to happen if that is the case. Okay, so let's say something like this, that is every vertex, except possibly this one vertex is a cut vertex. Okay, so that says every vertex except possibly possibly this one non-cut vertex, other vertices are cut vertices. Okay, so every vertex except possibly this one. Okay, so one vertex is a cut vertex. Okay, so let's consider two vertices. Okay, so let's consider two vertices in the vertex set of the graph G. Okay, in such a way that the distance between this u and v, okay, is equal to the diameter of the graph G. Okay, so these two vertices belongs to the periphery of that graph. Okay, so these vertices are far apart from each other. Okay, so that is the furthest two vertices in this particular graph. Since the distance between u and v is equal to the diameter of our graph. Okay, so since here we assume something like this, okay, every vertex except possibly this one vertex is a cut vertex, and here we are taking two vertices u and v of this graph G. So that says at least one of these u or v is going to be a cut vertex. Okay, so at least one of u or v is a cut vertex. Okay, so let's say this v. Okay, so let's say this v is a cut vertex. Okay, so we know this particular thing, every vertex except possibly this one is a cut vertex. So if we take two vertices, then definitely one will be a cut vertex. Okay, so let's this vertex v be a cut vertex. Okay, since v is a cut vertex, if we delete this vertex from that graph, okay, G minus v will be a disconnected one. Okay, so G minus v is a disconnected graph. So that means, okay, G minus v it has at least two connected components. Okay, so suppose that, okay, this was our graph G, and and we took two vertices u and v from this one, and we deleted this one from the graph G. Okay, and after deleting this thing, we could have many connected components which look something like this. Okay, so let's consider a vertex w. Let w be a vertex, okay, in a different connected component of G minus v other than u. So anyway, this vertex v is not a part of this one. Okay, so after deleting this thing, we have at least two connected components. Okay, so let's consider a vertex w, okay, that belongs to a different connected component. Okay, we are sure that there is at least two. Okay, so if v belongs to this connected component, okay, let's take a vertex from a different connected component, say this w. Okay, let w be a vertex in a different connected component of G minus v, okay, other than u. Okay, and this w is not equal to u. Okay, that's what I wrote here. Okay, let W be a vertex in a different connected component of G minus V other than u. Okay, so since this V is a cut vertex in our original graph, every path from u to W. Okay, anyway, we started with a connected graph. It's a connected graph, right? So every path from u to W, it must go through V. Okay, so if you consider a particular path, then first it must go through V, go to V, then from V it must go to W. Okay, so we put a statement related to this particular thing in the previous video. Okay, so if this is the case, then we can see that then every UW path in our graph G, okay, it must pass through, okay, it must go through this vertex V. Okay, since that vertex is a cut vertex. Okay, so let's see what is going to happen here. So if this is the case, then we can see that the distance between this u and V, it is strictly greater than the distance between u and distance between u and W. Okay, so here we can see that therefore the distance between these two vertices u and W, anyway, we can see that there will be at least one edge here, right? The distance between u and V is strictly greater than the distance between u and V. Okay, and we chose these two vertices u and V. Okay, so I think that will be here. We chose these two vertices u and V in such a way that the distance between u and V is equal to the diameter. Okay, so these two are peripheral vertices. Okay, so by the definition of a diameter of a graph, that corresponds to the maximum distance between two vertices. Okay, and here we were able to arrive at this particular statement that says the distance between this u and V is greater than the distance between u and W is greater than the distance between u and V, and this u and V are two peripheral vertices. Okay, and these two vertices are at the maximum distance because the distance between these two is equal to the diameter. Okay, so this is not possible. Okay, but that is not possible since the distance between u and V is equal to the diameter of the graph G. Okay, by definition, diameter is the maximum among all the distance between each pair of vertices. Okay, so that's a contradiction that we have. Okay, and that's the proof. Okay, so here the important thing is since we arrived at that contradiction because we suppose that the statement is false. Okay, and that says this is wrong. So we assume something like there exists a non-trivial connected graph with at least one non-cut vertex. So this is wrong, right? This assumption is wrong, and that says since we are able to derive this contradiction, distance between this u and W is strictly greater than the distance between u and V. Okay, so we we chose these two vertices u and V in such a way that the distance between u and V is equal to the diameter. Okay, so we have this contradiction, and that says this assumption is wrong, and because of that we can say that every non-trivial connected graph G contains at least two vertices that are non-cut vertices. Okay, and if you follow this particular proof, okay, you can also see an important thing, okay, in this case. And this proof, it do demonstrate one important fact. Okay, the proof demonstrate that no peripheral vertices, okay, no peripheral vertex is a cut vertex. Okay, and that's what we saw from at least these two extreme cases. So here we can see that okay, these two are the peripheral vertices. Okay, so no peripheral vertex can be a cut vertex. Okay, and that's the proof. Okay, so here we saw every non-trivial connected graph contains at least two vertices that are non-cut vertices. Okay.